Welcome to Slammarang and another trailer reaction, this time for the full trailer for the last Sharknado. Let's check it out.
Something's not right.
Yeah, he gets his hair color.
Enjoy some time with the family on this beautiful day. There won't be anything quite
Of course,
like it again.
And a surfing shark.
Look out!
If we stop the first Sharknado, we can stop them all.
Time travel's risky. If we do it right, we can reset everything back to the way it should be. Welcome to prehistoric times.
Finn! I know this is extremely confusing, but we're all very much alive.
Look out!
Where are we? Welcome to Merlin's castle.
There's a Sharknado coming!
Dragon sharks?
Good luck with that.
Good old
Bye!
Wilson.
Yeah! The vortex is collapsing.
Come on, let's go!
Doc.
The sharks are coming! The sharks are coming!
Let's go kill some sharks.
Come on!
British are throwing flying sharks at us.
Go!
That's what I smell.
The hell was that?
Maybe that's how sharks evolved over the last 20,000 years. Can't wait to see what the humans look like.
It's Planet of the Aprils.
Alright, it's a pretty amazing trailer for the last Sharknado. It looks like, yep, no holds barred. Of course, it looks like a lot of the cast is returning, even from Mark McGrath from the second one, and Gary Busey from the third one. A lot of it doesn't make sense, and most of the time it doesn't need to. It is the Sharknado movie, and it's the final one too, so I can just suspend all disbelief and just enjoy this movie. You do see a little bit more of the time periods that they are going to, or at least that they showcase in this trailer. First, you see the prehistoric times with the dinosaurs. That has to be a megalodon that this shows up and eats that T-Rex, which is bananas. Of course, medieval times. As I suspected, it was Camelot. And the lightning striking the sword, I'm hoping is Excalibur. She mentioned dragon sharks, and you see that kind of shark breathing fire. Of course, you see the American Revolution with like Paul Revere, or at least somebody yelling, the sharks are coming. And then you see the Wild West, where it looks like there's some sort of quick draw with Finn and somebody else, and we all see how that ends. And the guy losing his arm by a shark, because that always happens. And then they show the future where you have those mechanical looking sharks, which especially looks like Mecha Shark, but on a much smaller scale. And then you have the awesome punchline, it's the Planet of the Aprils. I love how in the Sharknado movies, it's so easy to just take a baseball bat and knock a shark right out the park. Totally makes me want to try that at home. It looks like they're encompassing all these different time periods, and apparently to stop the first Sharknado, you stop them all. So they're really reaching here. I'm open to hearing their explanation and how they actually stopped the first Sharknado. And of course, time travel wouldn't be complete without their own version of the flux capacitor. There's even that one Western scene where you see that guy who suspiciously looks like Doc Brown from Back to the Future 3 in his Western garb. They always do homages to previous movies, so I'm sure there'll be a lot of other time travel nods besides Back to the Future, which of course is the obvious one. So I'm really looking forward to a lot of Sharknado action, a lot of inventive new shark kills, especially throughout time, and a lot of C-list and D-list cameos, some of which we've seen so far with like Tori Spelling. And of course you see Al Roker, who has to be in all of them. Thanks again for joining me for another trailer reaction, this time for the last Sharknado. If you like what you saw, be sure to click subscribe and check out my other trailer reactions, B-movie reviews, and other ridiculous content. And of course, feel free to leave a comment on what else you'd like to see in this last Sharknado, any particular cameos, shark kills. And also feel free to let me know what you thought of this week's Sharknado week. It was a bit of a hit or miss for me, and yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Once again, I'm Jack Van Slam. See you next time.